Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and we're back for the M60E4 review, which is the GP rare variant of the M60. Now, this is unlocked at the rank of well, let's check right now. While we're fiddling around with the freaking the review, and the M60E4 is unlocked at Lieutenant Colonel 4, so it does have quite a hefty a hefty rank requirement, and yeah, unless you're Lieutenant Colonel 4 or over, I don't think you'll be getting the M60E4 anytime soon, unless of course you spam Miss G's. But if you guys really have the money for that, which I highly doubt, unfortunately you guys won't be getting your hands on the M60E4 anytime soon. But because I can't get my hands on it, that's why I'm here to tell you guys all about the M60E4. So once again, this does cost 1,425 GP a day, so it is quite a hefty price tag on your M60E4. And just a little disclaimer on this gameplay you see in front of you right now. I do kind of go to town on these guys. These guys weren't necessarily the best, but they weren't necessarily like terrible people either. It's just that our team was just a lot better at spawn trapping them and whatnot, so I was able to slip in and do massive damage, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so let's get into the actual stats of the M60E4 in terms of, or compared to like the original M60. Now, the most significant change in statistics over the original M60 that the M60E4 features is the fact that it does have 1 point of increase, or 1 point increase in damage. Now, this may only seem like 1 point is like, well, it's just 1 point, Asian. Like, what the fuck's the point of that? Like, how is it gonna be any better? It's actually huge. It's actually a huge increase, or a huge improvement. I don't know if you guys heard that voice crack right there, but yeah, you call yourself a senior in high school. Anyways, so the 1 point increase in damage is actually pretty significant. For me personally, not only does it feel more powerful, but also its damage drop off is significantly improved. Like, you can deal more damage and consequently put people down faster at greater of a distance than you normally would be able to with just like your normal old M60. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind right there. That's pretty much the only statistical change that Nexon gives us, that 1 point increase in damage. But let's talk about other things first, or other things as well. For starters, the muzzle noise is changed slightly. Damn phone, I'm gonna have to ignore that as well. But the muzzle noise on the M60E4 is changed. It sounds a lot more badass, to put it bluntly, and I mean, I like the M60 muzzle noise, don't get me wrong, but the M60E4 just sounds like a boss. Like, Rambo would be proud of how this thing sounds. Like, he would just go around, be like, pick this up and like, hell yeah, this is my shit right here. And definitely the M60E4 does sound very kick-ass, and you can definitely enjoy that. It may be because of the muzzle noise that I feel like the M60E4 feels much more powerful than the original M60. Like I said, it could be like a pseudo or like a placebo effect, but I mean, if it works, it works. So that's my opinion, and that's my take on it. If you don't like it, then screw you. Anyways, so in terms, its gameplay mechanics are slightly changed over the original M60 as well. Your sprint animation, your draw animation, just the trivial old, like, the mechanics of how the M60 is portrayed and used in combat arms is changed from the original M60. The draw speed, for one, is significantly, well, it's not really significantly, but it is changed in the fact that it does have a completely silent draw speed, which is pretty rare amongst the weapons in combat arms. You won't find that too often amongst the weapons, and especially since this is a machine gun. I believe this is the only machine gun in combat arms that actually has a completely silent draw speed, so you can actually be kind of stealthy with it. So, depending on whether or not that's beneficial for you, that's up to you to decide. And let's see, moving on to other things like the reload animation. The reload animation is, I don't know if it's faster. It kind of feels faster, but it's not significant enough. I mean, it's still a machine gun. It's still gonna have slightly slower reload speed than do most other weapons. And reload animation, for that matter, is also changed over the original M60. And let's see, moving on to the sprint animation, that's also different from the M60, original M60. And what else could I talk about here? Everything else is pretty much the same, though I do I do want to mention the fact that the M60E4 kind of, it feels like it has a slower time to reach its maximum recoil spread. Like I already mentioned, like the M60 already has a faster time to or a slower time to reach its maximum spread over the MK48, but I feel like the M60E4 takes it up like a half a notch more. So if you guys can imagine that, what I mean by that. And let's see, everything else should be fine. Like everything else should be the same as the M60 itself. And let's see, yeah, that's pretty much it. Check my little list of things to talk about with the M60E4, and yeah, the M60E4 is a very good improvement over the M60. Not really worth just going after specifically, like all the way to Lieutenant Colonel 4 and spending 1425 GP a day just to use it. But I mean, it is, if you guys happen to be Lieutenant Colonel 4 or over, or you just happen to get it in like a MSG case or something like that, definitely do check it out, give it a try. It is a better machine gun than you might think. So even if you guys aren't really huge fans of machine guns, like I'm not a very huge fan of machine guns, but I mean I go 31 and 7 on these guys, so if I can do that, so can you. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. This has been a review on the M60E4. One last thing before we conclude this review though is the fact that the key physical characteristics about the M60E4, the overall length of the machine gun is actually kind of small, like smaller or like shorter than the original M60. Whether or not that's a good thing, that's up to you. But yeah, you can definitely kind of camp around. I don't want to use the term camp, but you can definitely kind of hide around corners, pull on your sneaky beaver, ninja beaver mode, kind of better than you can on the M60. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been the M60E4 review. Look forward to the M60E4 Steel review coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.